Hey, what's going on, everyone? Sly here with Flo. And Flo, we're watching some film, and one guy that's kind of intriguing, Luke McCaffrey, Christian McCaffrey's brother, out of Rice, 6'2". The past 2 years as a receiver, I think it was like 1,700 yards, 19 touchdowns. So he had to convert, man. He's only been a receiver for 2 years. We all know he was a 4-star recruit out of Nebraska. Didn't work out that well, so he pretty much changed position, and he looked pretty good. One thing I look at in the highlights, though, it says he's 6'2". There's no way this guy's 6'2". He's got to be like 5'11", 6 feet tall. But I don't know. He plays. To me, he reminds me kind of a little bit of a Wes Welker. I know he plays on the outside quite a bit, but what stood out to me was actually not even the film his junior and senior year, but it was at the Senior Bowl where he actually looked really good. And that's something I really keep an eye off. You know, if you could perform at the Senior Bowl, you have a chance. What do you think about this, man? Getting Christian McCaffrey's brother, supposedly they're saying he could be a late round pick, all the way to undrafted free agent. But what do you think about all this, man?
Yeah, man, I'd say you go with the flyer. I'm hearing he's around the 4th, 5th round talent. That's usually when we strike gold, is in those later rounds. And fortunately, we get the job done. Last time we had a McCaffrey on our team, we won the Super Bowl. As a receiver, my bad.
As a receiver,
not this last one. But so maybe that helps. But this guy is actually pretty solid. Like you said, he started as a quarterback, originally at Nebraska, had to transfer out, ended up at Rice. And like you said, he was almost 1,000-yard receiver his senior year. But even that junior year, he was pretty close. I think the only reason he wasn't there was because he missed 3 games that season. Or else he could have potentially had a chance to get 1,000 that junior year. And then, like you said, at the Senior Bowl, I know he's been impressing guys. I forget the guy's name, but there's a corner in that Senior Bowl who's going to be pretty much a first-round talent. And I guess he was kind of getting him a little bit of the work. So to be able to do that to first-round talent, that's a good thing. And unfortunately, we know this offseason, we're going to lose one of our receivers. So we're going to have to retool, resupply at that receiver core, because I don't know if Danny Gray and your boy Ronnie Bell are the answers, because Danny Gray last 2 seasons hasn't really shown anything. Ronnie Bell came on strong in preseason, but after that, this whole year, he was dropping everything, man. So we're going to need that third receiver, because obviously we're either going to lose Juwan or BA, unfortunately, and you just can't keep everyone. So now you got to retool in the draft, and I think McCaffrey, they got to take a look at this guy, because he looks like he for sure jumped his draft status with the Senior Bowl, but I think we can still get him, because like I said, 4th, 5th round talent, we could get him.
Yeah, to me, he looks more of a 6th, 7th round talent, just because 2 years only at receiver. That right there is gonna throw a lot of these scouts like, hey, I don't know about this. But I liked what I saw, man. I really did like what I saw out of the Senior Bowl, and you're right, 100% right about us needing receivers, man. To me, it's like, it's like the freaking song from Bono, you know. We're looking for receivers, man. It's like that song, and I still haven't found what I'm looking for. We need receivers bad, man. We need to fight. We need a hit. We need a hit like a crackhead need a hit. The fact is, Danny Gray hasn't been getting it done. The dude was in the doghouse. He was healthy. The dude was healthy, and Kyle Shanahan pretty much was like, dude, this guy, like, you can even see the videos last year of Kyle Shanahan's like, what the fuck was that, Danny? Like, he's screaming at him like, dude, that was a mess. And then obviously Ronnie Bell, that dude looked like it was just too big for him. The moment was too big for him his rookie year, and I don't know what happened, because in the preseason he actually looked pretty good, but in the regular season, man, I don't know what happened. He was dropping balls, dropping kick returns, and Juwan Jennings looked like he might be on the way out, because he's going to get paid somewhere. I don't even know if it's going to be with us, because our money's so tight. So to me, 6th, 7th round pick, if he's there, I definitely would consider him. Even if he's undrafted free agent, we got to make sure we get him, because it's also going to help out, in my opinion, Christian McCaffrey, because these guys are going to probably be working out together. And we know that right now, Christian McCaffrey, he ain't motivated. After that, I wouldn't be motivated after losing the damn Super Bowl. But if you could get someone like him coming with them, working out together, I think that's going to help Christian McCaffrey out a lot, because he's been at the highest top. He went, what was offensive player of the year? Yeah. So he's got to, I think that right there is going to help him out. Like, all right, man, I think I could do it, man. I think I could get my game up more. And that kind of was like Steph Curry. What's his brother's name? Seth Curry. Like, both of them, when they were together, Steph Curry got even better, man. So to me, I think it only helps. So that pumps me up right there. And I don't know, man. It just seems like getting a brother on the team that really, I don't even know. Has that happened before? Like, It probably has, but that's kind of cool if two brothers playing on the same team together. I think got to take a flyer on him because definitely that's one of our needs.
Well, I know the Patriots a couple years ago they had that cornerback safety duo.
Oh yeah, McCourty. Yeah, I mean, he's on
McCourty.
NFL Network too.
NFL
Yeah,
Network,
yeah.
So them, but the one good thing about McCaffrey too, I know he's technically like a fifth-year guy, right? Because he redshirted 1 year, so he's a little bit older. He's
only 22 years old.
But
though.
he is only 22.
He's only 22, so
But
he's
still,
young.
he's been around the game for a while, so he's going to be more polished.
Yeah.
And like I said, he was a former quarterback, so you know he's smart.
He's smart.
He's going to be able to pick up a Kyle Shanahan playbook. Obviously, being around the family ties, being around them, I'm pretty sure he's going to know a ton. Obviously, having a dad and a brother in the NFL, he's going to be able to pick the stuff up. So, as a young receiver, you kind of need that. That's the only chance you really have to play is if you understand concepts early on. If not, Kyle Shanahan always makes you wait. So, he would be the only real logical receiver that you'd want to draft just because you could probably get him in right away. And he also does punt returns, which is something we need as well.
Yeah, to me, if he is an undrafted free agent, he's like the perfect dude you would put on the practice squad and just develop him, and get better. Because it looks like he does have that talent, man. For some reason, man, these McCaffreys, dude, they're so good at route running. Like Ed McCaffrey was amazing. Christian McCaffrey is probably the best in the league at these route running, these little curl routes, wheel routes, everything, Texas routes. He knows how to do it all to perfection. So, I mean, it would be really awesome to have him here. And it's so funny how he kind of like every time I was watching the film on him, like his helmet would come off, he would catch the ball, and I'm like, dude, he looks just like his dad. He's like a spitting image of Ed McCaffrey. So that was kind of trippy. Were you gonna say something?
Well, I was gonna say that's also one of his strengths too, is his blocking.
Yeah,
as well.
Yeah, that's huge because in order to be a receiver in the Kyle Shanahan offense, you have to learn how to block, and that's one thing I'm not gonna lie that pissed the crap out of me from Ronnie Bell and Danny Gray. Like those dudes, I don't know what the heck, they just didn't want to work for some reason, do something because I'm like, dude, you guys gotta block. Like, what's up with you? Why aren't you guys blocking? And we see that obviously with Ayuk, we see it with Deebo Samuel, Juwan Jennings. Those guys are like blockers. Those guys are like hardcore. They can block anybody. But these other young guys, man, we just haven't seen it. And that's that right there is frustrating. Like, dude, come on, guys, you have to get it together. And hopefully, if we bring them in, I think that's gonna bring a little spark to the McCaffreys and just get better, man. Just like the Curry brothers, just getting better, working on your craft. Because I know Christian and them, they're probably devastated right now. It's so hard to get back to the damn Super Bowl after losing it. And right here, this could be like a little juice for these guys and for at least Christian to get him back going. Because right now, I don't know, it's gonna be tough to make it back to back. It really doesn't happen unless you're the Tom Brady or Patrick Mahomes. That they do it all the time. But other than that, man, name me a quarterback or a team that does it. Yes. I know Buffalo Bills, but fuck, they lost over and over. So I don't know. It's a good. I think it's a person you got to keep an eye on because I know he's only been there 2 years. At Rice, it's not the biggest school, but there's a lot of these receivers that come out of these small ass schools and they tear it up. So I mean, we're looking for a slot receiver. If he's there, man, I say definitely take a chance on him because I like what I see.
All right. Well, you guys let us know in the comments. What do you guys think about Luke McCaffrey? Would you guys take a shot with him? Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. See y'all next time. Peace.